Our 2018 NBA Draft Profiles continue with the Big East Player of the Year, the National Player of the Year, Jalen Brunson. And John, it's tough to find a guy who's won 2 national championships, finishes his college career as the Player of the Year, and is still getting undervalued in most of the mock drafts. We're seeing Brunson a late first round, even some early second round. And folks, this guy's going to be a 10-year plus NBA player.
I think that a lot of it has to do with, you think, oh, he's the perfect college basketball player, and he was just that for Jay Wright. He took over for Ryan Arcidiacono after those Villanova Wildcats won the national championship, and the transition for Brunson to become the one was seamless. But you combine his discipline, the decision-making, with the fact that, yeah, he is a guy who's a playmaker, and we're about to see that here. That can equal a guy who can make a living in this league for a long time.
For some of the doubters, seeing is believing. So let's do our NBA player comparison. I'm going to give you a winner, a lefty point guard with a high IQ.
Who you got?
Derek Fisher.
Okay.
This is a guy who made a terrific living in the NBA doing the things Jalen Brunson is best at, making his teammates look good, winning, which Brunson does above all else. And I'm telling you, you're going to see will Brunson's scoring translate to the NBA? That's a question we've heard. Look at these clips. The way they attack offensively, very similar.
Let's take a look at it. When I think Derek Fisher, I love that spot-up Jay and Jalen Brunson from nearly the same spot.
It's like a mirror. Take another look, even the shooting motion. And Derek Fisher was a reliable outside shooter. Jalen Brunson will be just like that at the next level. And then the hesitation, drive, contact, doesn't matter. Take a look at this Brunson play, going through the same traffic, contact, and the foul. I'm telling you, the similarities between these two, they are all over the floor.
When Jalen Brunson's on the floor, when he was on the floor at the college level, Jay, the game was at his pace. Not just because he's a point guard, but because he goes beyond that in so many areas. And you just saw it through the take at the bucket. This is a guy who is so calm, cool, and collected when he's in the lane. Yet his size, you wouldn't think that, but the game just goes at his flow.
So luckily for Jalen, if he does fall to that late first round, he could go to a Golden State Warriors team where you won't need to do the scoring that we just showed you, but the passing will come into play, and that is where he is going to give you an immediate impact at the next level. Derek Fisher made a living off of it, and nobody feeds it like Brunson that at least we saw in this draft.
Now, and look at transition here. Derek Fisher, Laker fans loved watching this.
And Brunson, he turns defense into offense so well, the no-look passes. And I mean, Ujosh Patel, our director and editor, he had so much fun cutting up Jalen Brunson highlights all season long because of the hesitation, how he makes defenders look silly in his passing. That is something, folks, that translates to the next level real simply.
And on top of that, all class. He's the type of guy that you will never have to worry about in a locker room.
Well, where will Jalen Brunson go? That is the question. Continue to follow us right here on the Big East Digital Network as JB makes a transition to the NBA.